Hey everybody, welcome to the Bromidic Podcast. I am your host, Zack, and as always, I am brought to you today with my two lovely friends, Tristan and Grady. Tristan, Grady.
Destroy you all.
How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing good.
Doing good?
Zach. Yeah.
Doing good, that's great. How about you, Tristan?
My penis fell off.
Okay, so Grady, So want to explain? Let's explain to some people.
Friend.
Let's explain to some people why we couldn't have recorded this on Tuesday, not Tuesday, on Sunday, like we wanted to.
Not fling mud like this.
Oh, come on! It's a good news story.
Oh no, I think we need to.
Yeah,
Somebody had an issue with scheduling.
No, it wasn't an issue with scheduling. If I remember correctly, it was a family day.
Family day.
How was your family day?
That was supposed to
Was
be
it good
a
enough to
recording day.
ditch us?
Well, Zach,
Please don't do that.
I'll tell you. At a family day.
Yeah, that's about it. You didn't spend the entire day playing one half hour of a game and then not watching football.
Actually,
on Discord.
Yeah, I woke up. Yes, I was gonna do. We were gonna record this. We were gonna record this, which is our second podcast. We record this last Sunday, but despite the fact that I totally did inform certain people that was happening.
His mom.
Don't ruin the illusion. We're 40-year-old men.
No,
actually, I am a 40-year-old man. I just live with my mom.
You just tweeted a picture of me and a video of us. On our actual Twitter account.
I'm pretty sure.
Fuck!
I'm pretty sure, wasn't it hashtag sex or something like that
It
too?
was hashtag drama, hashtag recording, hashtag playing a shit game.
Okay.
Anyway, why? No. You know what? No, don't start out with me telling a story. I listened to the old podcast and I talked way too much. No,
That's the point.
no.
That's the point.
Over.
Actually, speaking of the old podcast, this has much better audio, I'm sure.
It does.
Because the last one, oh boy.
Oh, I thought that was you telling us to.
I mean, you think
I thought that was you telling us to restart, and I was about to restart.
No. This all stays.
No,
This
this
is all
this
going.
stays now.
Good.
If you think this, if
That-
you haven't
that was
seen
our-
the first one,
That was our 20-second take, by the way.
yeah. If you haven't
was,
seen
actually.
the first one and you are listening to this one first, if you think this is unprofessional, oh boy.
Ooh, baby.
Oh boy, we had an entire 30-minute long podcast, something that we just scrapped because it was so bad before we actually recorded the real one.
So that says a lot.
Very bad.
There was one that was shittier
Yeah.
than the one we posted.
Yeah. So now we have better microphones.
Mind you, what he's saying is the quality in which the shit is produced to you was worse than what you uploaded. The content, the quality of the content stays the same.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
all probably worse.
It's gonna be the same.
It's all bad.
Yeah,
Well,
we're gonna have
probably
less to talk about this time.
Totally.
Although I'm sure our wonderful host Zachary will provide us with some pretty deep topics. Hopefully
Totally.
not heavy
Yeah.
shooting.
Oh, yeah. We forgot to mention that. This time we
We
had
had topics.
Zachary write topics in advance.
Yeah, and but the quality. We had a snowball.
Fucking.
Not like an actual
I get mad just thinking.
blue snowball
Blue
snowball microphone.
Well, it was pretty I mean, we had a Yeti, a snowball, and a Spark. And they're all by Blue.
Yeah.
And now we actually have all XLR mics, and they're all nice and set up, and they sound good on a mixer, and everything. It's so much better.
Yeah. I bought a sexy.
And it's not echoey. My voice sucked in the last one.
Well, it sucks to begin with.
Thanks. Thank you. So self-esteem.
So this is what happens when you say you talk too much. You just continue to talk.
That's true. That's true.
So
Self-esteem.
just deflated like him. All right. So anyway, how are you guys doing? I feel like it's been a while since we really sat down and recorded. We just recorded some Sonic and a little bit of Darkest Dungeon, which is never getting aired.
Oh well, it was a week and a half ago when we recorded. So
No. Well, no, we just recorded those 5 minutes ago.
Sonic.
2 years ago. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Zach, we haven't been recording in 40 years.
You don't even have
You're
a
in
podcast.
a coma.
You're not even on a podcast, Zach. Jesus.
No, just in the
He
Matrix.
slipped and fell in front of a gay stripper building.
You could have left that a gay stripper, and that would have been a lot better than gay stripper building. So no, but like it has been a while, right? This feels like we were just recording games, and like we were kind of like, yeah, we're playing games now. But then we get back here, and it's like we've done one of these before. We know how it works.
No,
we're just talking. You're right. But it's like we're talking to each other, and it's like we're kind of comfortable with this, right?
With each other, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just looking at each other. Before we couldn't look at each other, and we were getting pissed at each other because of hardware and games. And
Great. Okay, Grady wouldn't give me a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's like I hated using it on the seat. I'm just saying.
Instead, he was like, "Hey Zach, you want a keyboard and mouse? Here's a Steam controller."
Steam controllers are amazing.
No, they're not.
You haven't used them.
I did. I used it when we played Outlast.
Outlast? Yeah, but the controller, the freaking controls for that sucked. Because it was just horribly mapped. If I sat down with it and then mapped it for about 30 minutes, then it'd be pretty good.
No, I don't think so. I think
I play much better with a Steam controller than I do a regular controller.
Well, you're just weird, and you're also like 7 feet tall and albino. So,
are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. You actually are.
Why would you shake it?
Oh, I wanted to shake it.
Tristan just picked up his Sprite.
Drops.
He just picked up his Sprite.
They were just drops.
And just shook it everywhere.
And he refuses to twist the lid on completely.
Gosh, it's like some people don't even have lids on theirs that are on the
I'm
ground.
never having soda in this house again. It's not that big a deal.
Okay, this is getting edited out. So...
No, that's all staying.
No, because that's bad. We should edit this out until Tristan gets back to the mic.
I'm back. No edit out.
Veto. I'm the editor.
Veto on the editor? Future Grady, who isn't a complete tool bag, edit that.
Zach.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be exact same.
You didn't write a single topic, did you?
I did.
You did.
I did.
You did.
I did.
He printed it out and then forgot about it.
No, I have it on my phone. Which just buzzed and made my crotch go like kind of crazy because it's like right. Anyway, so
Yeah, let's not go there.
let's not go there. But yeah, no, we were playing games earlier, right? And we never really sat down and talked about it though. When we were making games, we were just like, "Hey, this is a fun game. Let's play it." We never really sat and thought like, hey, what's our favorite type of game, right? We never sat down and had that conversation.
We had that. Oh no!
No, we never had that conversation.
We did in the podcast that got scrapped. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I mean, like before we started recording or anything
though.
like that, we never sat down. Excuse me, and said like, "Oh, we all like these games. So let's play them."
Oh yeah, it's true.
Like, what are we talking about?
We all like Little
Favorite
Big
game?
Planet.
Like favorite genre of game. Like
Favorite genre?
Yeah, we never said like
favorite experience, like best game that's given you the best experience.
No. Best game. We'll save that for later. But like a little bit of foreshadowing to my next topic. But like just genre. We never sat down and said we all like role playing games. Let's all play role playing games for our channel. We never said that. First of all, because I'm the only one that likes role playing games, and second of all, we just didn't have that conversation. So like, what are your guys' favorite like genre of games?
Genre.
Yeah,
I've always been a fan.
Fancy word, isn't
just
it?
any free roam game.
Free roam. So like open.
I love them.
Open world?
Actually, no. Like, if I were to be specific, there's a genre that's completely neglected, and that's like the Western times,
Yeah.
which I absolutely love, like Red Dead Redemption. Although I never was able to play Red Dead because it was like apparently regarded as like a super inappropriate video game.
Was it? I thought it was.
But I kind of went around that and got Undead Nightmare, which was a zombie version of it, but you had the same multiplayer as a regular game.
Oh, that's cool.
But Western is a pretty good genre, but just free roam games like Borderlands. Borderlands is a really good game.
Okay, so sort of like sandbox games where just
kinda,
open.
Kinda. Well, not sandbox, but yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What about you, Tristan?
3D platformers, mostly.
Platformers.
Yeah,
3D platformers.
3D platformers.
That's disgusting.
That's kind of pretty specific. I don't really know many games that are 3D.
Yeah, I think it's Sonic and Bubsy 3D.
Sonic's not. I don't really like
Sonic is a
3D
platformer. There's got to be a 3D platformer of Sonic.
I mean, there is.
There
I
is.
own them, but
Like all new generation Sonics.
those are not. Well, that's not true.
Well, the Sonic Boom isn't a 3D platformer.
Well, it sort of is.
No, not at all.
Sonic Colors is a 2D platformer, mostly.
Yeah,
They're
but we're not
platform.
talking about that.
That's a
Worms
modern
Revolution
Sonic
is a
Not
3D
anymore.
platformer.
Yes, it
It
is.
came out in 2012.
Kind of.
How is that old?
That's old for video games.
No.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. That's like saying that Mario Galaxy isn't a Mario.
No, but fine. If Sonic and Bubsy 3D are not the only 3D platformers, what else? What else is a 3D platformer?
Fucking Mario Galaxy.
Did you consider that a platformer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mario Galaxy?
Mario Galaxy's a 3D
The one
platformer.
where you like shoot yourself at. No, a 3D platformer is like a still a side scroller kind of game, isn't it?
No,
But like
no,
3D.
No.
Not at all.
not at all.
The hell is a 3D platformer to you?
Look, okay. Apparently, it's Mario and Sonic and Bubsy 3D.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what
but,
he's.
like,
That's what I'm getting out of this.
You can't.
Crash
you can't
Bandicoot.
classify a
You ever
3D
played- you ever played
game
Crash
where you just
Bandicoot?
jump on like platforms.
Did you ever play Crash Bandicoot?
I played some kind of Crash game way back in the PS2.
Crash is a good game. Yeah?
Crash Bandicoot is a 3D platformer.
Okay, so
I
3D
don't-
platform. Okay.
I don't know if
God.
it was the right Crash.
Didn't expect a fucking interrogation.
Well, I mean, because you have a huge Sonic boner.
Yeah, you do.
Tristan loves Sonic. I hate it.
I don't care. I couldn't care less for
Hate it. I hate it.
either side.
I don't know. I mean,
I mean,
He's made
the
mistakes.
first impression was Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Pretty
no,
bad.
Did not start off strong there. Well, okay, then I guess since you all answered it, I have to. I think my favorite type of game is like a role-playing game or a RPG.
Like a
No, but not like a role-playing game.
like a video game. You're talking about video game? Or
Yeah, yeah. It was, and also just game in general as well. I'm a really big fan of pen and
RPG.
paper.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Except you use a site called Roll20.
I do use a site called Roll20 to DM my D&D group. And also to participate in other
I looked at it and it's too confusing for me.
It's really confusing at first, but then afterwards it's like it's okay. Can you not do that?
That
with your
does
mic?
not sound good on this.
That-
I
that-
saw that on the way forward.
oh, sorry. Shit.
But yeah, no. So I like role playing games. I don't know. Is there something about like free roaming? I can get that in like 3D platforming.
I mean, free roaming and free roaming is good, but then like I guess with the RPG kind of stuff, it's like you make your own path.
Well, you know, not even that. I even if
It's
more
free.
even if it's a very linear story, I'm totally fine with that. But just seeing like your character go from point A to point B and like being able to see them grow along the way, that's also kind of cool. I like that. But
Progression.
yeah, progression. I'm always been a big fan of story
Instead
over
of
gameplay.
Freaking Call of Duty.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That being said, though, a game does still have to have a good balance of gameplay and story. But I think story is a bit more important than gameplay, in my opinion.
No, I get that. Also, just kind of maybe not like for me. I mean, story's good, but I also just like kind of wacky stuff, which is why
That's
I like
true.
Borderlands, because I don't really know much about the story. There is a story there, and I do listen to it, but it's more like the characters,
Yeah.
the
Which is
and the
also
personality,
good. Which
of
is
the-
also
of
good
the
because like
characters.
that's also role playing in the fact that like you made like there's an overarching story, but then you're also like interacting with people individually, and then this is going off on side quests and doing things like that. It's also a role playing game, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But I know there's a very niche kind of people that do this, and of course I'm one of them. But in MMO games, so a massive multiplayer online games, usually MMORPGs, so massive multiplayer online role-playing games, such as World of Warcraft, they have a group of people in there that just go and roleplay, and they use like not Diablo, Dungeons and Dragons rules for playing Dungeons and Dragons, but they use like their characters in model in game to kind of have their own virtual map as well, which is. I mean, you don't see that ever. I don't think I've ever heard of that outside of maybe Star Wars: Old Republic and World of Warcraft.
the part of this Star Wars Old Republic. Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
What the World of Warcraft?
Yeah, the fact that people role play as their characters.
I think it's pretty creative. I mean, they're taking some different, like entirely different platform and using it for, something different. Which
Yeah,
is
that's
kind of
cool.
cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. What about you, Tristan?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Lovely conversation provided by Tristan.
Amazing.
I would say
This is what 3D platforming gets you guys. I'm just saying.
I never played World of Warcraft. I can't.
I played it for like 20 minutes.
I played it since vanilla, so yeah, that's too long.
A long time.
It is quite a long time. Although I've sort of started taking a break from it. Not that it's a bad game or anything, but it's just that I started taking a break from it. It's fine.
Well, I can imagine playing, so much of anything can get pretty. Probably not maybe boring, but you just get burnt out on it.
Well, that's the thing with MMOs, especially ones that are like subscription based. The reason why I like subscription based MMOs over free to play ones is because with free to play ones, there's no real guarantee of more content being created and like produced at all.
Right.
With MMO, with pay to win, or not pay to win, but like subscription based MMOs, it's like a constant flow of money that's keeping the devs wanting to work and things to improve the game.
Right, yeah.
So I like that a little bit. But okay, we're getting off subject here. But so Western type games. So what's your favorite Western type game?
Red Dead Redemption.
Awesome.
I already said that.
Favorite type of 3D platformer?
I don't fucking know. I actually
no clue. No.
Top five. Top
five favorite 3D platformers.
Yeah,
at least one of them.
Come on, Tristan. You got to fill us out.
Mario Galaxy.
Okay.
Mario Galaxy 2.
Mm-hmm.
Super Mario 64.
Mario is his
Mario. That's
favorite.
wonderful.
Wait, Super Mario 64?
All right.
Yeah.
What about this? What about this? Maybe this will make it a little bit. Hey guys, I'm Porky Pig. But what about this? Maybe this will make it a little bit easier for you to use. I have topics. Shut up. No, but like, what about this? Make this a little bit easier for you. I've said that for the third time, fourth, probably fifth. What's your favorite game? What are your guys' favorite games?
Plural?
Yeah, plural. Just games that you would
based
consider
on
your favorite.
experience.
Huh?
You gotta give a number.
No, just favorites.
Top
five. Top five.
Based on experience?
Ones that you would consider your favorite.
I mean, like, if I were to base it on experience, I had a really good time with the Halo 3, which some might not like it. Apparently, that's the worst Halo or whatever, but new ones are really bad. But it was like the custom games where you'd like get a bunch of friends together and you'd make this stupid map and make up your own game mode and everything. It was pretty fun. Lots of laughing to be had there. It's pretty good.
Sounds pretty good. Okay. What are you, Tristan?
He's got 4 more.
Oh, yeah, 4 more. Yeah, top 5.
4 more? I don't know. GTA was fun while it lasted. Only with friends, though. Playing like regular online multiplayer kind of sucked.
Did it have like a storyline as well?
It does, but...
Is it any good?
It was much shorter than I expected. And it built up, and it built up, and it built up, and then it just crashed.
No.
Like the ending, it was stupid to me.
Which GTA are we talking about?
That's 5.
Okay.
The latest one. The only one that's... I know, actually, GTA 4 was fun to me. The only thing that made it fun to me was switching on like anti-team kill and then blowing each other up with RPGs where it would launch you across the map and everything.
That's pretty cool.
You
still have 3 more, dude.
I still have 3.
Top 5.
Yeah. God, man,
What the hell?
what's wrong with you?
We'll give you some time to think about that. Tristan, what are yours?
Oh, I got one.
That was fast. That wasn't even an edit.
Battle Block Theater.
Cool. Chris O'Neill, doesn't he do a voice in there?
Chris O'Neill?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a narrator.
Oni-NG.
It's the only voice I know in that.
Do you know Tristan?
Who?
Oni-NG, the YouTuber.
Sounds familiar.
Chris O'Neill.
It sounds.
He made
familiar.
Leo and Satan.
I think there's only one voice actor.
He's like a really good friends with Aaron Hansen.
The name's not familiar, but I don't know.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's him. Or if not, he had some involvement in there. I may be completely wrong.
He was. I mean, that was one of my favorite parts about the game was the narrator.
So Tristan, give Grady some time to think a little bit.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
GTA 5. Ow.
Yeah, you have played that game, haven't you? Well, just like screwing around in the world is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tristan just dropped his bottle.
Actually, what happened is Zach threw it at my arm.
Actually, wait, I got one that might actually be one of my favorites now. Mm-hmm. Little Big Planet.
Oh yeah.
Little Big Planet
2.
Yeah.
Little Big Planet is
Tristan showed me it, and my God, it's actually kind of cool. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. From what I played of it, it's pretty fun.
Nice.
Him and his brother and I played it. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Tristan?
Oh, so GTA 5, Just Cause 2.
Oh, I played that one.
Heard that's pretty good.
Fun game.
I have the multiplayer mod on PC. It is extremely chaotic. Like, you go to the airport and you see these giant, like, airliners flying over you and crashing into each other mid-air. And, like, at the same time, there is a bus flying across the sky because there's this weird boost ability. It's ridiculous. Tell your side of it. I kind of took over.
What, GTA 5?
Yeah.
No, Just Cause 2.
I mean, I rarely do a mission in it because I haven't completed story mode. I just like fucking around in it.
Yeah.
I like it.
No,
I like it better than GTA because of the grapple hook. Because it just makes everything.
You can like grapple people and everything.
But not only that, it makes with Just Cause, it makes going places easier.
It does.
You can get cars easier. You can get vehicles easier.
It does. Yeah.
You can just grapple everywhere.
And then you like deploy the parachute and grapple everywhere. Yeah, it's much easier to get around.
I just like
feel
going
like
on
such
there.
a badass.
I like going on there and just feeling like a superhero. It's
What's really cool? What's really cool is in the multiplayer mod, you can like grapple onto helicopters, right? You know that? Mm-hmm. But there's people flying the helicopters. You know, there's other players flying the helicopters. So you'll see like 15 people grappled onto the bottom of the helicopter.
Nice.
And they'll like dive bomb onto this one area. It's pretty cool. It's amazing.
It's awesome.
GTA 5, Just Cause 2. What else? What else do you like?
Oh, you're gonna hate me for this one. Sonic Generations.
Yeah,
I really, really like Sonic Generations. I think they did everything right. I even enjoyed the Sonic 06 portion of that level. Of that game. I even enjoyed that because it was redone but with the new controls for Sonic. Like the new ones is like the same kind they had in all the other ones. And I really liked it.
Why do you like Sonic so much?
I just enjoy his games. And I think he's a great character.
Oh.
He's a great character.
I don't see how you can do that.
I love his design.
Maybe it's because
his voice is annoying.
Yeah, maybe it's because I play like a lot of RPGs and I'm like used to a lot of depth in a character. So when I see like a character who's just kind of like I'm fast, I run around and stuff, it's like
yeah, chili dogs.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like why? Who cares?
I don't know. I like Sonic. I think it's for fun.
Okay.
I don't go into a Sonic game and think, I want to come out and I want to see life in a whole new light. I go and I'm like, I want to see this fucking asshole just kill this poor man with a mustache. That's all I want. Save some animals. Let's do it.
Save some animals, kill a man with a mustache.
Yeah.
All right, so Sonic Generations. What else?
Super Smash Bros. 5 because it's the best one.
No, you are wrong on that. I'm just flat out saying 64 is the best.
I can't even play the 64 one.
Why?
It sucks.
It does not suck.
It sucks. Character roster's like 4 people.
It's like 20.
All the stages are terrible.
No, Hyrule Castle. You shut your mouth.
I actually don't like that level at all.
I hate you so much.
I don't even like that.
I quit.
My own opinion. Friendship's over because I have an opinion that differs.
Yeah. That's what I have to deal with on a regular basis.
No.
Grady is just squirming uncomfortably in his chair right now.
64 one is poop. Melee's cool, but yeah, it could have been better. Brawl. I think Brawl's really awesome. And I think Super Smash Bros. 5 is just perfect. It's perfect. Except for Mega Man. He sucked, but everything else is perfect.
Okay. So I believe you've all gotten your top 4, right?
Yeah. Actually, I have a couple.
Well, okay, hold on. Save the top one for that. I guess I'll go top 5. Oh, I don't know. So many games that I've played. Actually, I probably played like 3 games my entire life, but they take like 50 hours to complete, so I probably...
3 games? I saw your Steam profile. You played more than 3 games.
Yeah, that's true.
Apparently, you played all the Sonic games.
I did. Well, I played a lot of Sonic when I was really young, and that's partially why I hate it, is because I'm tired of it, and also I think it's because the franchise is just dead. Like there's no At this point, Sega is just.
Oh no, yeah, I fully agree with that.
Same with Link, like Zelda,
and Mario. Unfortunately,
Mario.
Although I do like. I don't really like playing the older Marios as much.
I used to when I was really young.
The controls are weird and stuff.
When I was really little, I loved playing Mario 3.
I really like HD games.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh man, I don't know. See, like my issue is I play a lot of games apparently, and then like I forget about them like a month after, and then I'll be talking with someone and they'll mention the game and I go, oh, I remember playing that, and then I'll remember it all, but I would have forgotten it previously, and
right.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna think of for like half an hour now, and then like tomorrow I'm gonna think like, oh, why didn't I say this at all?
What?
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. But like I don't know. It's I guess Ori and the Blind Forest. That's a pretty good game. It's a 2D platformer. And I don't know.
No. Well, I saw you play Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim. Yes. I'm a huge fan of the Morrowind series. Couldn't tell you a lick about this lore though. I don't know anything.
The Morrowind series.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the lore in Morrowind other than like you're the chosen one. You have to kill a Daedric prince. That's all.
You're throwing these games at me, and then I keep remembering like all these different games that I really like.
Yeah. That's what I'm having issues with right now. I mean, I do like World of Warcraft. I think it's if you're going from purely gameplay wise, it's a MMORPG.
It's a slow game, but
at times it can be slow, and at times it can also be very fast. It depends on what class you play, what specs that class is, who you play with. It depends on a lot of things.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a completely different beast than just having a normal game. But I mainly play it, or used to play it. I'm just kind of on and off about it for story and things, which is it's pretty cool. About that, they just killed off 2 of the main characters, or they did when this new expansion launched, which sucks.
Oh.
Darkest Dungeon, that's one of my favorite games. It's a really good game.
Oh, excuse me.
Tristan hates it apparently.
Darkest Dungeon.
Dungeon?
No,
I
like it.
I thought it looks fun, but it's just not. It's just not something you like. Hey, guys, let's come down and make funny commentary of this. It's not one of those games.
Yeah, no, we tried. If you don't know, we tried to record it, but it didn't really work out that well.
But no,
I mean, it was a slow game, a slower game.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just
which was also the same game that we argued over the controller and keyboard with. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that was.
Zach was right.
I am always
sorry,
right.
Grady.
I am the host.
It's based on opinion.
I am the only good part about this show.
No.
All right, so I said some of my favorite games, and I'm probably going to think of some more and say them. But you guys left out one slot. Hopefully, the number 1 slot for your most favorite game. Start with Grady.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the number 1 slot. I don't know what my number 1 slot is. But I really like Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3, I mean. And then I really like Super Mario. New Super Mario on the Wii. And then Skyrim. But I think out of those 3, I like Dark Souls 3 the most. Because, I don't know. It's like the only single player game I've been able to play for a very long period of time without getting bored. So
yes, that's another thing I really do enjoy.
It's like the monster, these giant new and totally random monsters that just jump out at you.
And I also really enjoy fantasy, stuff like that as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Also,
although there's not a lot of story going. I mean, there is story, and apparently it's really good if you understand it. But it's like it's so easy to forget about and completely miss.
Oh, right.
So, because it just drops you into this world, and you're like super underpowered. It's pretty good.
What about you, Tristan?
Before I name my number 1, can I make a correction?
Sure.
Can we actually move Sonic Generations to the number 6 spot, and Super Smash Bros. To the number 3 spot?
Oh god!
And in the number 4 spot, put Mega Man X.
I don't think anyone's keeping track, but okay.
I forgot to mention
Smash
that.
Bros.
Huh?
I forgot to mention that.
Mega Man X.
Mega Man X. My second favorite game.
I couldn't get into it.
You couldn't get into Mega Man X?
No, that's like the one where it started going like all anime, right? And it had like the guy that had like he was like red.
Yeah, but it wasn't really too anime.
No, but this is when they started doing that, right? Because I remember seeing that and going like, oh, that looks pretty cool, but then just completely losing interest in it. I don't know why. I could not get into it.
I don't know. Mega Man. That's my favorite video game character.
Nice. Mind speaking up and talking into the mic?
Mega Man is my favorite video game character.
Nice.
I bet you thought it was Sonic.
No, well, it would have either been Sonic or Mega Man or Pac-Man or Mario.
Pac-Man.
I love Mega Man more. No, but favorite game of all time.
Pac-Man.
I'll just say it so we can move on. Link to the Past.
Oh, yeah, it's a pretty good game.
I remember you saying that at one point. Yeah, that's true.
Are you ever the believer that it's a much better Zelda game than Ocarina of Time?
Yes. I couldn't get into.
That's the one where you can that Link to the Past where you can like become a painting on the wall or something like that, right?
No.
That's the sequel.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like a remake of it as well.
It's like a remake sequel.
Yeah.
I haven't played that yet.
I got most of the way through it, and like I was talking with one of my friends, and he was like, "Yeah, no, you're like right at the end." I'm like, "Oh, cool." And then I gave it to my uncle actually to play in Indiana, so I don't know when I'll get that back.
So you like it?
Oh, I really did like it. It was really good.
I've never played a single Link game.
Zelda
game.
While the Zelda games that come out are good and they're new and stuff, it's fun to play. Mm-hmm. I think they should probably try to come up with a better and newer IP instead of just rehashing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah,
which they unfortunately do.
Well, that's what all freaking games are like now. I mean, like Mario, obviously. I mean, there's not really any. Of course, there's no story to Mario. I mean, I guess there kind of is, but it's not really. You don't play it for the story.
That's true.
But
with Zelda, I feel like you kind of do. Or you do more with Zelda than you do with Mario.
Yeah, of course. But Zelda and I'm assuming Sonic, considering there's 12 games, and then there's the Final Fantasy series.
Yeah,
which I haven't played that, but I'm assuming it's basically just rehashes of the past game. And now there's of course there's Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed and even GTA, and it's like, oh, stop.
Yeah.
It's hardly any original games nowadays.
But there are new original games that are coming out, and one of which is Last Guardian. Have you guys heard about that at all?
I mean, you texted about it.
Yeah, I texted about it at 4:30 in the morning because I was still up. You don't want to know what I was doing
because you woke me up.
Yeah, I texted them and in the group chat we have, and I was like, guys, it's finally coming out because from my knowledge, that game was announced years ago, and I looked at that and it was kind of funny because back then I don't judge or I don't base my how far ago something came out on time. I base it on what I watched in YouTube. And the reason why I do that is because I watch different things during different times of the year. So a while ago, a few years ago, I used to be really big into PewDiePie. I could watch all his stuff, which
I get that.
Yeah, which looking back on it, I'm kind of like,
not a bad YouTuber.
But yeah, we'll leave it at that. But I remember him talking and going this game's gonna come out and it looks pretty cool, right, bros? Brofest and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I looked at it and I thought to myself, yeah, that really does look really cool. And I've only seen the trailer for it, the new trailer. I haven't looked at anything about it. But what it reminds me of a lot is, by the way it looked, is it looked like Shadow of the Colossus a lot.
Sorry, Tristan and I are sign language arguing.
Sorry.
Yeah. But no, it looked like Shadow of the Colossus to me. Very reminiscent of that.
Right.
You guys?
They made a remake of Shadow of Colossus.
Did they make a remake of it?
Yeah, I guess I saw something about that. I didn't stay long, but I think they made some kind of HD remake of it, or a sequel or something. I don't know. It was something, but because I've heard so many people say Shadow of the Colossus is their favorite game.
Well, yeah, because it's really that one.
It has a good story.
Yeah, that one has a deep story, but it doesn't tell you anything about it. Games like
Dark Souls, Jesus Christ.
Oh no, okay. You don't get to see in the beginning of the story. You get dropped in the middle of the story, and then you progress through the game and eventually find out oh, this is why I'm doing this and all this sort of things.
Right.
I don't know if I should spoil it. I mean, it's a 20-year-old game. God damn it. Nice. But should I spoil it? I don't know.
Huh?
Should I spoil it for
what? Shadow of Colossus?
Yeah, Shadow
of Colossus. It's been out for years.
Can I just sorry, but I'm gonna make a loud ass noise because I'm switching chairs, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't interrupt anyone. Sorry.
Okay. No, but yeah, Shadow of the Colossus. So like you dropped into it because I watched Game Grumps play through this.
We need a third share.
Yeah, we need a third share really bad.
Sake.
And I just realized I named PewDiePie and Game Grumps in the same podcast, so we're probably gonna get thousands of views. Let's talk about large YouTubers.
Just put them in the tags.
Put them in the tags.
Let's talk about Tyler Oakley.
Oh, guys.
Alcoholic bitch.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't be a G. I'm not saying that.
Okay. Wow, this is shaping up to be a real great podcast.
I don't want to like stray off topic because you're talking, that's rude, but I believe you had pre-written topics.
I did.
Yeah, but
This is what we're talking about.
No, I know.
This is what we're talking about.
What?
These are the pre-written topics.
Yeah, we kind of.
This is one of your topics.
Off course. Well, we got into like favorite games.
Yeah, favorite game and with new releases. What we're talking about, and
well, it's like
I had mentioned Last Guardian, and we're talking about something that looks a lot like Last Guardian, which is Shadow of the Colossus, and it's a really cool game.
Well, you said it like they announced it a long time ago, right?
Yeah, like the Last Guardian.
They brought it up.
Yeah.
See, I don't like early hypes. Like it might be a good game and
Well,
everything.
I don't know if it was
I don't like early hypes because I saw the Division, the first thing on Division, and I thought, oh, that's amazing. You know, that's going to be an awesome game. I'm going to stay updated on this.
Yeah.
But it was so long ago before it was released that I just lost interest in it like halfway through.
Well, I don't think it was the fact that they hyped it early. I think it was the fact that they said, "Oh, we're going to release this," and then once the day came for them to release it, they realized, we can't because it's not finished. Like there's stuff we have to do."
They said it was going to release in like
for the Last
like
Guardian
summer. No, I'm talking about
I'm talking about Last Guardian.
The Division. It's I don't know if you heard of it, but
No, I have.
They said it was going to release in like summer of 2016 or something like that, and I lost interest at like summer of 2015.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
But with the Last Guardian, I'm pretty sure that they came out and said we're going to release this really soon, and then scheduling and like trying to get that probably sounds terrible. I just hit my mic, but scheduling and things like that weren't in their favor. They had to delay it. Things like that.
I get that.
Any other really new games that are coming out at all?
New games?
Yeah.
I stopped paying attention to new games. They just kind of depressed me.
Yeah.
Because there's no original games. It's always like, get ready for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
It's like...
a new game that's coming out that looks good. I can't remember the name, but I think it's... What is it? Ukulele? Like spiritual successor to like Banjo-Kazooie. Did you see that?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though.
I saw the trailer for it and it looks really good.
Does it have the same kind of Banjo-Kazooie look to it?
No, it's like a new look.
Oh man.
No, but it looks good.
Okay.
It looks good.
For those you don't know, which is everyone but Tristan, Grady, and myself, I do really enjoy Rareware's. I can't say that. Rareware. Yeah. Whatever. I really enjoy their older games. So like Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. Not Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, because that is a flaming piece of donkey doo-doo.
He loves it.
I've never played Banjo-Kazooie games.
But they're collectathons, which is that's supposed to be like a negative thing for a game. Where it's like, oh, this is a collectathon, it sucks. But with that, it kind of purposefully was built that way and made it so like it worked around that. It was pretty cool. Huh. What other new games are coming out? So I
can tell you what game that I want to come out.
Yeah.
A new game that I would like to come out. And this is probably the only game I would say I want a sequel for. Bloodborne. Just because I want a chance of getting it on PC. Because it's a PS4 exclusive. And it annoys me because I really want to play Bloodborne. Because it looks so cool. Because I love the Victorian era. But I don't own a PS4.
Yeah, that is an issue.
I made the unfortunate mistake of getting an Xbox One. Not a bad console. We got time. But not many exclusives that I actually like. The Halo games suck on it, so it's whatever.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of new games that are coming out. What about you, Tristan? If you had to do what a lot of people are doing now, and instead of using their creative minds to make new IPs, they're just beating the same old dead horse over and over. If you had to rehash an old IP, what would it be?
Had to beat a dead horse again?
Yeah.
Honestly, make a new a 2D a new 2D platformer of I'd either bring back Gex, the Gecko, or Bubsy. But I wouldn't make it I'd make it like the older games.
What the thing with the older games though is that they weren't that great either. The older Bubsy games.
Yeah, I think Gex should make a comeback. He'd be cool.
Well, Gex wasn't 2D. It was
It's 3D.
Yeah, 3D.
Well, the first one was 2D.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You have no clue what we're talking about, Grady.
No, not a clue.
He was like a little gecko guy, and he was like in a suit, and he was like a private eye kind of, right? Kind of like a private eye, or am I thinking of someone different?
You're thinking of something different.
Oh, I'm thinking of... No. I know who you're talking about now, though. But yeah, no, he's like a little gecko, and he's a 3D platformer, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. I'd like to play Octodad. I know that's totally off topic.
But no, but that is a good game to play.
I've seen so much on it, but I've never played it myself, and I really want to. I think it'd be stupid to play it with you guys, because it's a cooperative game.
No, this is, we like all take one part of the controller and play it that way.
Yeah, because you like control one limb. Yeah. That was terrible. Oh, that sounded great. That was completely off topic. Anyway, you have topics.
Yes. Well, I had topics. We're on the last topic, actually.
What?
Yes.
We already blew through 2.
How many did you write?
I wrote 5.
We did
not do 5.
We did not just do 5 topics.
We did 4.
What were they?
Topics? What?
Well, I was hoping. So what I have right now is what's new. So like asking you guys what's up, what's new, stories, things like that. Stories. I have a story and I didn't tell it.
Oh yeah.
I completely forgot. So okay, in video games, right? I'm trying to segue this a little bit so it doesn't just seem like stories, right? So stories and video games. So you always see like weird things happening in video games, right? You see like that guy's wearing a Speedo and he's flying a helicopter. That's kind of weird. Or like
GTA.
Yeah, GTA. Just see weird stuff like that. Let me tell you,
GTA. That's
a flawless transition.
Let me tell you of my weird GTA experience in real life. It's probably actually not take.
What the? Take 27.
Hey guys, welcome to Bromidic. No. So let me tell you about this weird story that I had a while ago. This is back when I worked at. Should I say the camp name?
I don't fucking care.
Do you think I should?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah,
just say camp. Just say camp.
So I camp.
Camp Wichita.
I camp Wichita. I first went.
I'm sorry.
What you gotta love, gotta do.
What's love got
So I camp Wichita. I first went there for the first week because it's for Boy Scouts. So at a summer camp, and you go there for a week, and then you go away. So we went there for a week, did all our stuff there, and I got really close with a lot of people there. Not sexually, of course, but like but
no one thought that.
I did.
Thank you for specifically, describing to us exactly what's going on.
I'm sure everyone was thinking when you said,
thank God you said that.
I bet they were all wondering, I wonder if he made the dicks kiss.
Well, no, because here's the thing.
If you didn't tell me that, I would have just thought everyone was all over your dick.
Here's the thing, though, because later in the story, that's going to come back, and you'll understand why I say that not sexual at all. So I got pretty buddy with a bunch of people there, and so my name is Zack, right? And I have like really long hair and like a beard, or not really long, but I have longish hair and a beard, and I can do a Wookiee impression. So my nickname, no, I'm not gonna do it on.
Do the Wookiee impression.
No one was horrible. Try different.
Do a better one.
There you go.
Yeah, that was better.
All right, whatever. But anyway,
do Bugs Bunny.
No. So do a Shaggy impression. So while I was there, I got the nickname Chewy, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of funny." And when I went to a merit badge class, they asked everybody, "Oh, nicknames. Do you guys want to be called something specific, or like just a nickname at all?" And I was like, "You know what? You can call me Boris. You can call me Boris." So they're like, "Okay, hey Boris, how you doing?" Like, "I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing?" So after all that, I went back the week after and became a counselor there and started working, doing things. I'm really bad at stories. I'm sorry. So while I was there, the staff has a party, right? They have a party at the end of every week. It's a staff party, and no one's supposed to know about it. No one except the staff is supposed to know about this.
We'll know about it now.
Everyone's gonna know about it.
Yeah, fucking.
So,
nice secrecy.
Before I tell you
blown the freaking cover.
Before I tell you about the staff thing, I need to tell you there were 2 people there that I worked with that smoked weed, and that's fine. They didn't do it like on camp. They didn't offer it to anyone.
I smoke some weed.
But they like went off on their own free time and smoked a joint, and then came back, and they're totally fine. And there was a girl there that I really liked at the time because she was really cute, really pretty, really nice, and just an amazing person to hang out with.
Nice person.
Nice person. So it's the last day of the week, right? And
just telling the story. Oh, she's a nice.
So it's the last day of the week, right? And I'm sitting around, and my friends, they're just talking and shooting the dust, and we're kind of like, man, I gotta leave because I was only there for 1 week, and they're kind of like, oh, we're gonna miss you, man.
I'm sorry, that's shooting the shit.
Thank you. But a guy ran up to us, and we were like, imagine we're on the top of a hill, and it's not a walk to the hill, it's a climb. Like you have to like climb up over roots and stuff to get to where we are, and we're on a cabin overlooking it all. So we have a perfect vantage point of everyone that's just going down, and we see this guy who's just like in war tribal face paint. I didn't tell you this part of the story, but he's like in tribal face paint, and he's wearing like really tighty whiteys, and he runs up to us. And this is like one of the really big people for this camp. Runs up to us, it's tribal paint, tight like tighty whiteys, and looks to us and
perfect outline.
Yeah,
like
and he looks to us and goes
perfectly shaped around his.
Mm-hmm. And he looks to us and goes, dude, guys, aren't you gonna go to the party, guys? Like, come on, man. And then turns around and ran off. And when he turned around and ran off, I noticed there's like a little bit of black right around his butthole. So just right around there. It's like, oh, that's kind of nice. But he ran off. So I asked my friends, like, hey, isn't that just the camp director? And why was he dressed like that? And what party are you talking about? And they explained to me that they have this party. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, but I don't think I want to go. And immediately, as soon as I said that,
I don't think it's very cool if you end up like shitting your pants.
No, it's not.
Party.
It's not. But as soon as I said that, like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool, but whatever. I looked down, and we have a perfect view of a street, and we just see the entire like camp staff start running down, and some of them are just in their underwear. Some of them are like in bikinis. Some males are in bikinis. Some females are in bikinis. Some of the people are just weird. It's dressed up like clowns. A guy was fully naked and had a trash bag over him, and he called himself the Raisin.
What?
And he ran down. And I thought to myself, like, you know what? I'm only going to be here one more day. And it's really stuffy and hot out here, and I don't know what I'm going to do. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna go have fun. I'm just gonna go and do whatever. So at the time,
fun is that?
I was wearing boxers, right? And I had been trying to lose a lot of weight, and I still am, and I actually am. But at the time, the boxers were a little bit big on me, so they went down slightly above my knees. So they're like shorts, basically. And I turned to my friends like, you know, I'm gonna go to the party. Undid my belt, dropped my pants. I'm in my boxers now. Staff shirt, like, what's it called? A lanyard?
Lanyard.
Yeah, lanyard that had Chewy on it, and my like hiking boots and like dirty wool socks. And I started walking down, and the girl that I thought was really nice was there, and she was dressed normally, but she didn't have her glasses on, so she couldn't see. And I thought, like, oh, okay, she's trying to get to the party. I'll help her get there. So I'm leading this girl that I think
this story could easily take a dark turn.
It doesn't. Yet. So so I'm leading this girl down, and this is like a mile off camp, and we have to like hike through the dark, and I like my phone dies halfway through, so I don't have a flashlight, and I have to just go off by sound, like hearing people scream in the distance. So I have this girl, and I'm kind of having to like drag her because she doesn't know where she's going, and I'm telling her we're going to the party, and like pointing it all out in my boxers at midnight.
It's kind of like a friend Dakota.
Yeah. So I finally get there, and she finally gets there, and when the light comes, she sees everything, and she's like, oh, thanks, Zach, and like walks away. Thankfully, she didn't notice that I wasn't wearing any pants. At least if she did, she didn't say anything. So we went there, and
Guy, there's a fucking naked guy wearing a trash bag. You're not really like the main attraction.
No, I know, but it was also because like she didn't see me at camp. I just kind of walked up to her and say, "Hey, do you need help getting to the party?" So it was like I was leading her the entire way there, and she didn't see anybody there. She couldn't see. She was really like nearsighted or farsighted, whatever the one is, and got there. And there's a counselor there who is homosexual, which is totally fine. But he also tried to seduce some of the not campers. He did not do that. That is disgusting. He tried to seduce some of the staff there, which is like, okay, right? I'm sure that happens, but not when you're young. Not when you're underage. So,
if you were a staff person there, there's still some young staff.
Yeah, there was. Well, okay, staff. Only the staff that were like either really chill.
I truly hope.
Either the staff that were like really chill or like 18 above could go. And that's how I got in. It was because I looked 18.
No.
And that I would just kind of chill with it all. So
now, seduce or like ask out.
Okay, it wasn't like I'm going to rip off your pants and viciously maul your anus.
Because seduce is like, smoothing your way to Bone City.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did. He wasn't like he could come off as a bit harsh or standoffish at times, but that's just his personality. And here at camp, Wichita, whatever we called it earlier, I walked in there and I saw these friends that I had made, and a lot of them were wearing thongs. A lot of them were just wearing straight up thongs, and a lot of them were wearing like high heels, and just they had a whole bunch of weird things. They had a game where a person would hold a banana and they hold it at their crotch, and the person who would bite the most off the banana won. And
sounds like a fun game.
Yeah,
nice,
it was.
Nice,
and the entire
game.
time, the entire time, the man who tried to seduce people was staring at me, and he was wearing like a fishnet shirt, high heels, a thong, and like a fuzzy like pink wraparound snake around his neck. And one of my friends walked up to me and started talking to me, and I noticed out of the corner of my eye some guy dipped his hand in red paint, and my friend at the time was wearing a thong, and I was trying not to look at them because I don't want to be next to them if they're wearing a thong. And the guy that dipped his hand in paint comes over and just slaps right on the guy's ass, right on my friend's ass, just as hard as he can, a giant red handprint. And I'm like, dude, what the and then I look up and my friend is like...
Is this friend underage?
No, everyone here, I think I was the only... No, I wasn't even... no.
So you were in your underwear.
Shorts, basically.
And the guy wanted to
older
unpeel you.
Men.
Yes. So at this time, that was a thing, and the guy looked at me, the man who wanted to get with me. I don't think, in fact, I know for a fact he didn't know how old I was, because every time I talked to him, he'd always address me as like sir, and thought that I was probably like 30.
Oh well, like when I go to the doctor, they do.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. If he found out like I was 17 or 16, whatever, how old I was. Then he probably would have backed off. But as soon as my friend got slapped on the ass, I looked over, and I swear to you, this guy just looked at me, and he went like, "Oh yeah," and like winked at me. Ugh. And at that moment, when like sometimes you have an epiphany, like when you're in like an airplane and you're flying, and you're like, "I'm 300,000 feet up in a metal tube. No, I don't want to do this anymore," and like stuff like that.
And you just jump, like you slam open the door and you jump straight out into the engine.
No, but you realize, why am I doing this? This is stupid. I realized then, as they're deep throating bananas and rubbing peanut butter on each other's chests, that I don't want to be there.
You shouldn't be there.
Because mind you, no girls were there except for the one, and maybe like two others, and the two others that were there were I want to say one actually had a strap-on on. Like over her pants. I think one did. That was a weird time. It's a really weird time.
I think you should find a new camp.
Oh yeah, no, after that I was like, well, I'm going to tuck this secret away from my soul and just never bring it up again, and now everyone knows.
The moral of the story is, don't join Boy Scouts.
No, that's not it. The moral of the story is, if you go to a camp... and they tell you, hey, the staff's having a staff-only party, you should come.
Don't go to camp.
No. Go to that party.
Yeah, go to that party.
Get some potassium.
Get some potassium. Get some man rubbing nipples on you.
Some silicone.
Yeah, you get some silicone. I never did ask that girl out, but she was really cute and really good. I think I still have.
She was
her
really
number.
nice, but she was
If
standing
you're
next to a
listening to
guy
this
in a thong,
podcast
high
and
heels,
you remember being
pink
dragged to a
scarf.
party by a guy with no pants, like, comment, subscribe.
That was a fun time. That was a really fun time there.
Is there a subscribe button on SoundCloud?
Well, it's like a follow button.
Okay.
So like, comment,
there's one
subscribe,
on, like, the
retweet,
podcast app.
reblog,
Reblog.
yeah, reblog, follow.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Well, this isn't even the end of the podcast. I don't know why we're saying this.
Apologize.
So that was a weird tangent that probably could have taken like at most 3 minutes, but I'm terrible at telling stories. So the last and final topic that I have is I looked up weird news headlines, right? And I wanted you guys to come up with a story behind them.
Oh,
So I just have the names of these, and I want you guys to come up with a story behind the names.
Okay.
All right, pretty easy. All right. Alton attorney accidentally sues himself.
Accidentally sees himself.
He masturbated without his consent.
Okay. That's the thing, I suppose.
What are you doing? Are you trying to pick up a Sprite bottle? You actually picked up a Sprite bottle with your feet.
Yeah, because it's like on the table, and I didn't want to have to move away from the mic. But no, Grady, tell me how a Alton attorney accidentally sues himself.
Man, I think Tristan nailed it, though.
Paul,
I think
it's really
Tristan
loud.
nailed it.
Masturbating without his consent.
Is it a man?
It says himself, so it's either a man or someone who
I
claims
think he
to
has
be a man.
multi-personality disorder, and he thought he was a woman, and he's stuck in the past, and he thinks women shouldn't have good jobs.
So he sues himself because he's a woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sexist piece of shit.
Okay. A Florida man accused of attacking girlfriend with a banana.
He was at that party.
Oh, it's pretty
I
good.
think we can end it there. That one.
Or Mario Kart 4
Or we still have some more. Warning: Do not hump. Do not hump. Humping this bridge has caused death and may permanent injury.
Yeah, because you
He
break your
went to the
dick
party.
because you're humping metal.
Okay, pretty simple. Florida man beats quadriplegic with a fish.
Quadriplegic?
Yep.
What?
You know, a quadriplegic man? Someone who's quadriplegic? Bound to, like, Stephen Hawking type guy?
Oh, well,
Beats quadriplegic with a fish.
obviously, the famous Stephen Hawking theory that fish can't wear hats. This man got pissed off, wanted to show that his fish could wear a hat, mistook this man for Stephen Hawking, and in trying to show him the fish, accidentally beat the shit out of him.
What the hell does a hat have to do anything with anything?
I'm feeling that.
What?
I think that's actually what happened. All right. How about another one? I ran out of the things, but I just know these. Oh yeah, Grady. I'm so sorry, Grady.
Rude
I don't even know
asshole.
what the frick that word means.
Okay, it's imagine some guy that looks like Stephen Hawking, who's bound to a wheelchair, who can't move.
I would think that fish came from a different side of the universe.
You're right.
And was Stephen Hawking in that life. And he traveled here and has a serious hatred for people that are like that. Just because he was like that for so long. He doesn't want to see that. So the fish attacked him.
The fish attacked him.
Yeah.
And
The
man,
fish controlled him. Because it's
the-
Stephen Hawking, right? I mean,
what
he's
if
a
the
genius.
man? What if the man bought the fish and is going home and is like, "Oh, I'm either going to cook you up or you're going to be my new child's pet," and then he's walking home,
That was his plan.
and then
The fish was Stephen Hawking.
yeah, and then the fish, who was Stephen Hawking, was bought by this man and saw the quadriplegic and just beat him. I like that. I like that a lot.
Can I just have a moment?
No.
Sure sucks.
Dude, you're freaking close the freaking lid on the Sprite. Oh my god.
It's the third
What
time.
is so hard about squeezing the lid tight?
Well, at least this one time it wasn't on the rug. No.
Yeah, that's true. It's stained. Let's go.
No, I'm gonna sit on this fucking thing. You need 3 chairs, you piece of shit.
Use that thing.
Why is that rocker broken? No, the one in there. How did that break?
The thing pops out the side.
Wow, guys, thank you for being very descriptive. What other weird news things are there? Not quadriplegic. Man straps kittens and dogs to a Klingon sword and swings it around in the middle of a highway.
He's trying to kill bitches with puppies.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to the Bromidic Podcast. That is all the time.
Are we at the end?
Yeah, no, we are.
Oh, we are?
Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Bromidic Podcast. This is the end.
Comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. If you would, share.
God.
We now have a Twitter and a SoundCloud and iTunes.
Run by Tristan.
I'm the social media manager.
Oh, that's
going to sound terrible.
Look at that.
We have a Facebook page, too. We have all of it, guys. We have all of it. MySpace?
Yeah.
No.
You have a MySpace?
No, I'm going to make a Reddit, though.
Maybe Reddit? Okay. I don't know how to use Reddit.
So, I don't know. Reddit us.
Yeah. If that's a thing. We have Discord. None of you are getting into that. But yeah, thank you for watching so much. And
I have a glandular problem.
We'll see you next time, guys.